Yo, I'm Matt,
And I'm Joel,
and
and
we're
we're
FringeCraft.
FringeCraft.
We started this channel because we've had an interest for years in fringe topics, and I know my belief and kind of fringe thought process started when I was in college at UT Dallas, and I was taking international political economy and political science classes, and a lot of the academic way of thinking as far as looking at international relations through the lens of game theory and maximizing benefits seem to point me at least in believing that a number of conspiracy theories had to at least hold some bit of water. There had to be some truth in them, and so uh, I started looking more into certain conspiracy topics and fringe topics, and we wanted a place to talk about these things for a while and discuss, kind of recorded. And so I know that's how I got started in this.
And then personally, I'm just like Matt. I got into conspiracy theories in college, and largely in part to this guy. My first kind of like delving into this type of thought probably came from watching Ron Paul way back in college and just realizing, like, hey, I don't think the news is telling the same kind of truth this guy's telling, or it's discounting him in ways that avoid reason in they're not addressing the main points. And more broadly, we started talking about phenomenons that are just lies that are out there, and that you really can't just blindly trust what's called like reliable sources or the news. You probably don't even trust a lot of people in your day-to-day life that like better than to take people's communications at face value. You know that there are motives and there are topics that everybody finds difficult to address, even in themselves or their own motives. And when you apply that on a larger scale than just your interpersonal relations into all social hierarchies, the news, the government, banks, or what have you, you can't just take what people are doing and saying at face value. You have to be more investigative, and you have to really look at what's going on. And that's what's brought me into conspiracy theories, or like broadly fringe topics. So
And, we're both educated. I went to UT Dallas and have a degree in American Studies.
and I went to Rice and I studied math there, and I've also started work on my PhD in operations research. So it's been a journey.
And we hope to continue to put out videos where we look into topics that maybe even the mainstream won't even glance at, let alone cover with any bit of meaning. So, hope you enjoy the channel. Keep a lookout for our videos. Subscribe, like this video, and welcome to FringeCraft.